Welcome everyone to A Light Heart Tarot. This is a space where we connect with our loved ones in spirit, our spirit guides, our inner self. This is also a sacred space where we need a soft place to land sometimes. My name is Val, and for those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who have been on this journey, welcome back. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading. We have two piles here. I have already prayed over this space and have asked for any messages that come to you be for the highest good, to provide for your well-being, your clarity, and for guidance. Please note that I am not going to be sharing specific names or specific energies, but if you found this place, know that there is a message or an energy here for you that is needed for today, whenever you find this video. And know that if you pick either one pile or both piles, there is also a message for you to connect with. So, looking at the groups, let's look at group one, which is this Magano calcite crystal. It's pink and milky, and as you can see, there's a lot of texture to it. And the card here is Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Pile two is, and I know I'm doing this backwards, but weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And the crystal for this one is a moldavite. And so dark green and very, very unique, interesting crystal. So take a moment to tap into the energy of each of these piles. And if you want, feel free to have a journal next to you, as there may be images or messages that you may receive while we're doing this reading. And when you're ready, you can follow me into group number one. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen this Magano calcite, this is a self-healing crystal, and it is for those who are going through a particularly hard time, whether it's emotionally or physically or even mentally. And so what I am definitely feeling as we have here at the Earth School, which is about life lessons, is as you're going, the last few weeks, last few months, even for some of you, the last few years has been a particularly challenging time. And what it feels like is that there seems to be a domino effect in which there's one thing that happens and then there's something else that seems to take its place and happen immediately after that. And it almost feels like, when can I breathe? When can I just have a moment to rest? And so your loved ones are coming in and just really, and it's interesting how, and I just picked two crystals to place here. We have the rose quartz because there's definitely a lot of healing and love energy that is coming through into this reading. And your loved ones are sharing that it may feel like you are feeling underwater or feeling like there is too much that is going on, but they're letting you know that you're not alone while you were going through this. And what they have been doing is sending earth angels to you to help you, to guide you, and to support you through these times. So for some of you, perhaps you have been struggling with, and what I'm seeing is for some of you, you're struggling with certain contracts and making sure that everything is in order. And for some, it has been quite a challenging time, but it's very pivotal because these contracts are tied to very important things, whether it is a house, it is a business, it is something that if it's not done correctly, then it feels like things may fall apart. And you may have had what I call earth angels who have come in to help you with these contracts. And it seems like for some of them, they've come out of the blue. For others of you who may be managing through health, through family, relationships. There has seemed to be resources, whether in the way of videos or classes, or even a helping hand who have come in to help you with that as well. And so your loved ones are acknowledging that this is them who are coming in to help you with these challenging times. And so we're going to pull one more card, and then I'm going to pull the postcard from your loved one, as well as what they would like to share with you. So for group one, what does your loved one want to share? There are two cards here. Which one am I picking? I'm picking the one at the bottom. And so we have home. So may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, and light and pleasure lives. And so there is definitely a message here that's coming in as you're going through these struggles to, one, take time for self-care, take time for self-healing, take time in between these difficult moments to come home to self, to reconnect and to recharge. So whether that looks like you are taking a break to take a drive, maybe you are taking a yoga class, or perhaps you are even making your favorite meal or listening to your favorite heavy metal band. It is important for you to take time for yourself. In those moments when you're taking time for yourself is where clarity also comes in. And for these difficult moments and challenges, whether it is because of business, health, or relationships, that is where you will find a clarity in, or those aha moments to help support you. I'm also feeling that coming in, there are maternal energies coming in for this group to support you, especially through this. The image that I'm seeing, there's a goddess called Freya who I believe in the Irish folklore, where you come into her house and her house is wide open. She has blankets and food and cookies and tea, and she just wants you to be comfortable and she wants you to feel like you're at home. And so allow that energy to really envelop you when you're going home. Give yourself that cozy tea, hot chocolate, that blanket as you're watching your favorite show. It may feel like you are taking a moment away from something else, but you are really giving a moment back to yourself. And what else, Spirit? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today shuffling cards, because I usually don't. But it's okay. So stay connected. We're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect with source. So even when I'm looking here at the Earth School, many times through the struggles that we have, challenges that we have with work, with family, relationships, we sometimes, it's easy to become pulled apart from ourselves. And so to be disconnected from ourselves, to not even feel like we're in our own body. And so this is really just a call from your loved ones to stay connected. It doesn't mean that you need to be religious or you need to be spiritual. You can come home to yourself just by small steps. So as I said, that tea, cup of coffee, having a blanket on you, looking out at the stars or at the water. These are little things that you can do for yourself to really just bring your nervous system and that anxiety down, but also to just reconnect back to self. And so this is a really an interesting reading, because it's almost like it's almost your loved ones are just saying, take time for yourself, take a break. I'm seeing the stopwatch or the timeout for a basketball game. Just take a break. take, or even football, whatever sport you look at. So take a break and allow yourself to just reconnect. The challenges that are taking place right now, you're going to get through it. Your loved ones are sending you help, resources, and those earth angels to help you. So know that you are protected, and know that um, all will be well. And the final is a postcard. And as you all know who follow me, I don't shuffle these because these are way too thick. You get two today. So goodbyes are hard to say. I wish I had a million more minutes to say everything I needed. I realize now, though, in heaven, it's not goodbye. It's just learning how to communicate from the other side. Our relationship may be different, but I'm still the same person I always was. Trust that this is true. In life, and like a flash out of the corner of your eye, you're going to see something today. I'm trying to slow my energy down enough so that you'll know I'm here. This is harder than you think, and I wish you can see all of me, but I'm working on it. So this is definitely your messages from your loved ones, that if you do see something out of the corner of your eye, you feel energy, you just as I said, like that Mother Freya, you come in and you just feel like home, and it just feels like someone is making a home for you and making you comfortable. That's your loved one letting you know that they're here, and they're supporting you through this difficult time right now. So know that you are not alone in this. You have support. You have people here and on the other side really working together to get you through this. And I'm hearing it will be challenging, and not every day is going to be an easy day, but take it one breath, one step, one moment at a time, and you will get through this. I hope this reading helped, and I hope it provided some clarity. You can either follow me into group 1, or if this is where I leave, into group 2, sorry, or if this is where I leave you, sending you love and light. And if you want a personal reading, please feel free to go into the Etsy channel to purchase a reading there. But always just sending you my love, and I'll speak to you soon. So if you have chosen this moldavite crystal, then welcome to group 2. So this crystal is actually an important crystal for me, because this is the crystal I use when I am channeling. So for those of you who've been with me for a while, when I used to channel specific names and energy, this is the crystal that I would hold to help me focus my energy. It's also a beautiful self-healing, just like if you watch Pile 1, the Magano calcite is self-healing. This is also a self-healing crystal, but it's warm to the touch for some people, and you can feel, the best way to describe it, it feels like everything is amplified. So if you're meditating, it just feels like you're hyper focused. If you are doing yoga and you have it in your pocket, you just feel more connected to your body. So it's a very amplified crystal. And the reason why Spirit told me to pull this crystal is because right now focus is needed on yourself. Here we have the weight of the world. Let go, it's not yours to carry. And whereas in group number 1, that group was going through difficult times, you are going through a difficult time as well. However, you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or it feels like you were carrying the weight of the world. Part of that is through, for some of you, it could be through environment, through what is happening day to day in life. That could be weighing on your mind heavily. But for others of you, you have taken on a lot of responsibilities. So for this group, I feel energies of matriarch, patriarch, people who, even older sibling who is now in charge of taking care of a family, who is now in charge of being the leader, of being the person that everyone looks up to. It is also, from what I'm seeing, is there are, for some of you, there are people that you're taking care of. And so by nature, you have a beautiful caregiver personality, and you take care of others. And you have done so for your loved ones who have passed on. There are loved ones here on this earth that you are taking care of now. And what the image that I'm seeing is, go to work, drop off children at school, then you're going to take care of errands, and then going to either hospital or hospice, or going to your loved one's home and taking care of them, or perhaps your loved one lives with you. I just keep seeing a clock, time moving, and every single point being filled with you doing something. And you're not, there's no resentment, there's no anger to it, but you are taking on a lot. And I can almost feel, for some of you who are watching this video right now, you may be hunching your shoulders, shrugging your shoulders, because there is that feeling of the weight on your shoulders. So for those of you, any of you who are feeling pain right now in your shoulders or in your back, even your lower back, this is a sign that you're taking on too much, and your loved ones are asking you to slow down, to take a moment, just like she is resting in the waters. Just allow yourself to be. And to be in that space, it doesn't mean that you are selfish, but in order for you to give oxygen to other people, you need to take the oxygen mask first. So that is what I'm being told to remind you of. So we're going to pull out one card from this deck, and then I'm going to pull another card from Spirit Messages, and then we'll do a postcard reading. So for group number 2, what does your loved ones want you to know? So this is almost similar to the image for group number 1, in which you have this radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So you see this beautiful energy here that is really taking care of themselves. As we see the weight of the world. So in this photo, they're holding the pressure of the world in their arms, but they're not holding it on their shoulders anymore. They're cradling it, holding it in their arms, but there is this self-protection that we see here of them taking care of themselves first. And so your loved ones are coming in here and are really reminding you to take a break. So what does taking a break look like? It looks like passing, if there's an errand that someone else can do, allowing and trusting that a family member or friend can handle that errand for you, instead of you having to oversee it yourself. It could also mean making shifts in schedules. So let's say you go to visit someone every single day. Could you visit them every other day? Your loved one whom you're taking care of, or the people whom you are being responsible for, they understand that you need time to yourself as well. And they are honoring that time that you're giving to yourself. So please do not feel guilty in having to give some of that time back to you. It's learning how to, what I call, understand that giving yourself self-love is self-ish. So meaning it is of the self, that you are giving to the self. And that is not a bad thing. Because again, as I said, the only way that you're able to give to others is if you allow that self-love to come into yourself. So You do not have to hold the world on your shoulders. You can hold it. You can manage it. You can take care of the things that you need to take care of. But you are also allowed to give yourself time to rest and to make shifts and put in boundaries than to help you through this. You do not have to do this all on your own. There are people who are there to help you. And again, your loved one is letting you know that allowing someone to come and help you is not only a gift to you, but is also you're giving them a gift as well to allow them to help you. So for group number 2, and maybe that's why, because in group number 1, I was just like, oh, follow me over to group number 1. And I had misspoken, but there feels like a similar energy. It's just a slightly different message, but the energies both feel similar. For group number 2, what messages would you like to share? Group number 2, messages, and I feel you right there. Okay, astral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you, and we ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we'll keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So this is confirmation that your loved ones are coming in to help you and assist you with not feeling like you have to do everything on your own. What I am also feeling is it is a message that I'm hearing from some of them that are saying, and it's coming from, it's both a maternal and paternal energy that's saying, you've seen us. You've seen how we would get up early in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., to take care of the family, to go to work, and to do all of these things, and to make sure that everyone was taken care of. But we took care of ourselves last. And sometimes that was to the detriment for ourselves. And so if I could do and change it all over again, I would have added in boundaries. And so we're asking you to do the same thing. It is okay for you to do trade-offs and to let go of one thing to bring something else in. It is not, you're not betraying anyone. You are not letting anyone down. But again, you need to energize yourself in order to help others. So this is definitely a specific message from your loved ones coming in, asking you to just slow down. I'm pulling in a postcard. We got 2 again. So, manipulating energy is one of the easiest ways I can let you know that I'm around. I can flick the lights, make things beep, and make alarm sounds. I can interrupt the radio and find ways to play your favorite song. I can shut TV off and on. Each day I get stronger on this side, and I will get more creative the longer I've been here. Watch for me and talk to me when you know that I'm there. I love to send you signs. So such a beautiful message from your ancestors, letting you know that they're here, sending you signs that they're supporting you and comforting you. And there are some, and maybe even you, who feel they need to say sorry and have a regret about something surrounding me or my passing. There is nothing to be sorry for. Please hug yourself and the others from me and know that everything is okay. And I am in the most amazing place I could ever be. And I know how much everyone loved me. And so for this as well, what I'm connecting here is part of, for some of you, that having that weight on your shoulders, for some of you could also be regret and grief. And your loved ones are coming in and letting you know that you do not have to carry that pain and that regret. You can let it go. And for many of us in grief, it is part of the grief cycle to hold on to regret and to have these moments of I should have done this or I could have done that. And your loved ones are just letting you know that there is nothing that you could have done that would change a timeline, a trajectory, or anything. And they're also letting you know that on the other side, they're able to tap into your emotions and feelings, and they know how much you love them, and they know how much you wish that they were there. And just as much as they wish that you could see them and hear them tell you that it's okay. But they're coming in through here to let you know you do not have to hold that weight anymore. You can let it go. Just let it go and give yourself self-love. Receive the love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So your loved ones are letting you know they unconditionally love you, all coming from your ancestors. So I hope that this reading helped and it provided some clarity and comfort. If you would like a personal reading, please feel free to go into my Etsy shop to book a reading there. But I hope to see you in the next reading. And until then, just know I'm always sending you all love and light. Until the next time.